Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tare, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. And today I'm up to song number 2625, and that one is Everlasting Love by Robert Knight. Um, and this was released as a single in 1967. I think it went to number 13 and I don't think he released it on an album, but there were several covers of this song. It's one of the most widely covered songs I know, actually. But it was written in 1966, I believe, by um, uh, Buzz Cason and Mac Caden, and Robert Knight had the first hit version with it. And he only had a few hits. I guess I'll just talk about his hits. Let's see if I can go. Yeah, here's a picture of him. I guess I'll talk about him first. Might as well. So Robert Knight, he was born in where was it? Franklin, Tennessee, in 1940, and he died in Nashville, Tennessee, in 2017. And he was a soul singer, I guess. Tennessee soul singer, and he only had this was his only big hit. I mean, I'll just go through his hits right now. So this came out in 1967, went to number 13. The following year, 1968, he had a couple hits that just barely made the Billboard Hot 100. He had "Blessed Are the Lonely" and "Isn't It Lonely Together," both of which went to number 97. And he also only had one R&B hit. Of Everlasting Love was number 14 R&B, so not a huge hit on either charts. But I think it's a good song, which is why I'm featuring it. Also, maybe because it's been covered by many other artists. And the song doesn't say a whole lot. It's just a simple kind of soul ballad. He's heartbroken because his girlfriend left him, and he's begging for her to come back. He's saying, here am I with an everlasting love. Please come back. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life. Never leave you. Kind of typical, kind of bluesy soul. Heartbreak love ballad where he's begging for his lover to come back to him. Not a whole lot to say about it. But anyway, let me just go through the other hit versions. So the next hit version was by a British group called The Love Affair. Their version was not a hit in the United States, but it went number one in their native country, UK. A big hit for them. Same year as Robert Knight. The next big hit version was by this guy here, Carl Carlton. I think I actually like his version the best, and I actually featured this one. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, this was song number 2886 on my list. Not too far from this one. And maybe I should have put it higher because I actually like Carl Carlton's version better. I mean, when I first heard Carl Carlton, I think this was the first version I heard. His came out in 1974, and to me, he sounded almost exactly like Stevie Wonder. As a matter of fact, when I first heard his version, I was sure it was Stevie Wonder. I was kind of surprised to learn it wasn't. Uh, but I did feature it, and I do like his version. I just think it's more soulful than Robert Knight's original version. Then in 1981, these guys, Rex Smith and Rachel Sweet, had a hit with it, which went to number 32. Yeah, 1981. And then in 1987, this woman Sandra had a hit with it. Wasn't a hit in the USA, but it did go top 10 in several European countries. Finally, Gloria Estefan had a hit, which in 1995, her version went to number 27 in the USA. So, like I said, a very popular song that was covered by many artists, and it's a good song, which is, I guess, why so many other artists covered it. And I think that completes my feature on "Everlasting Love" by by Robert Knight. So, thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.